Hey guys, it's John. I just uploaded a video of the record fair in Guernsey 2018, and which I went to today and was selling records, and not supposed to be buying, but I bought some cheap stuff. One of the things, the only record I bought cassettes, record, and CDs, load of CDs, a few tapes, and yeah, just this record because I do have it, but mine was ruined. This one's a bit better, it's not great, but it's still worth £1 because they go for a lot more. So, and it is Queen's first EP. Good Old Fashioned Lover Boys on there, Death on Two Legs, Tenement Fuster, and White Queen, As It Began. And the record's pretty good. So what's that? And that was £1, so couldn't complain on that. My other friend who used to work in a record shop in Guernsey, used to order CDs and stuff for me years ago, and every time he sees me he goes, "John, I got something for you." And it is, I was very shocked, he didn't want anything for this, and he fished it out of all the memorabilia stuff that he had from years ago, and it is signed Def Leppard there, signatures from the band. It's done in gold and silver thin pen, and we've had a look, and yes, they are actually proper signatures on there, and yeah, I'm just like ecstatic to get that, just brilliant. And yeah, I was just like, whoa. And so that's going to be framed at some point, and he said that he would have had that when he was working in the shop for sure, so because he used to run it, so especially the CD and the music side of it. And the cassettes I'll get out of the way first. Picked up the brilliant Into the Fire, Bryan Adams. This is from 1987. Brilliant, my favourite Bryan Adams album. And this is this cost me 25p. Actually, all of these cost me 25p, these cassettes. And the next one, Cuts Like a Knife, Bryan Adams. This is the 1983 album, but this is the 1986 reissue on cassette, on chrome tape. Then we got Slippery When Wet, Bon Jovi, on chrome tape. Again, 25p. And that's it inside. Ones that I didn't think I was going to find on cassette, but I was well chuffed to find. And these two by Aha. We've got East of the Sun, West of the Moon. These are the last two Aha albums, which yeah, I think that's definitely, I know one of them is the last one. That's 1990. And then we've got 1993's Memorial Beach, which has got the awesome Dark is the Night, and then Angel in the Snow's on there as well. But yeah, brilliant album there. And then we go on to the CDs, and I've got this lot to show you, so stick around, and I'll tell you how much they were. This one was £1, and Tears for Fears, Elemental, love that album from 1993, and Yeah, I do love Tears for Fears. There we go. These next ones were 20 pence each, and if you bought 5, so 5 for £1, and I bought 10. And so first of all, I got this already not so long back, and this one was in mint condition, so I thought, right, I'll get it as well. Pass it on. Brides of Destruction. Here come the brides. And CD is spot on. Extreme 2. Again, amazing condition. 20 pence. The Mission Mask. 20 pence. God's Own Medicine by The Mission. I think that's 86, that album. What was the other one? 92, 1986. Awesome to get these for the money as well, for 20 pence. An original Mind Crime by Queensryche, 1990 version. US EMI USA, and they were in amazing condition. Queensryche's Promised Land, again really great condition. That one just needs a little bit of a clean. Embrace, Make It Last. This is a CD single. I love the band Embrace, so I grabbed that. Not much exciting about the cover or anything. This one was another one that I was shocked to find for 20 pence. Deep Purple's Slaves and Masters. Again, quite expensive. I don't know what it's like now, but it used to be quite expensive. It's got Joe Lynn Turner on, needs a bit of a wipe. I haven't cleaned the CDs since I got them, so 20 pence, amazing bargain. Def Leppard, On Through the Night. Needs a new case really, but yeah. And then bargain came with that. Freak of Nature, Gathering of the Freaks of Freaks. I do have this. I picked that. This is I think the second album, but it is a really good album, and it needs a new case. I'll do that. I'll sort that out. But I'm going to pass that on, I think, because I do have it. What was the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, it's 10 there. That's the 10 for £2. So the next ones were different prices. This was £2. Couldn't remember if I had it. Pink Floyd's Animals. This is a 1994 issue of it. Comes with a full booklet, full lyrics, and additional photos in that booklet. Remastered and repackaged, this one. Not many songs on there. So this was a £1, 1987, Whitesnake, with a hype sticker I don't have on any of mine. And surprised it's still there. It's in awesome condition as well. This one cost me a bit more, not £5, what it says on here. This was £2. Metallica's Ride the Lightning is in amazing condition, so I thought I'd grab that again. Pass it on. This was 50 pence, this one. ZZ Top's Eliminator. Couldn't believe I didn't have that on CD. I did have it years ago, and I obviously sold my ZZ Top albums, and wish I hadn't. What else? Right, this one was just total shock, because I've only just got into this band, and I've been listening to their stuff for the last 2 weeks, and I've been hooked, and I've just listened to this band. And when I saw this by accident just the edge of the CD and saw that, I went, oh my god, I'm having that. And it is LA Guns, Hollywood Vampires, and this is from 1991. And yes, it needs a new case. The CD is in really good condition. It's not perfect, but it's in really good. And I was just like, wow. It's got the song Over the Edge on, and I love that. Crystallizers on there. So yeah, I am stoked big time. So yeah, if anybody, yeah, I've been listening to LA Guns, by the way, just over and over again, iPod, around the house, in the car. This one was £1, and I do have the albums, but not all of them. And then I just thought I'd get this because it's greatest hits, and a singles one as well, and it's the Goo Goo Dolls. And I don't hear anybody show or see anybody show their stuff, and I have been into them since about 2001, 2002 time. So yeah, there you go, Goo Goo Dolls best of for £1. Then I got this one here, which I never heard before, except from only one of their albums. This one's Dream Theater, and this one is Change of Seasons from 1995. And there you go. Needs to be cleaned up. These were £1 each. I was stoked to get these because these are ones that I struggled to find. I couldn't remember if I had one of them, but one of them definitely I couldn't find, and I've really struggled to find it at a good price. And it is Chris Rea Espresso Logic, which most people will be going, what? Yeah, Chris Rea's Espresso Logic. But yeah, I was excited to get that, so that goes in my collection to finish most of it off. And then the other one was Chris Rea's King of the Beach, and there we go. Just again, very happy to find those. Then this one I found for £1 as well. It's to replace my original that I bought way back in 1993, 94 time, and mine is scratched to hell. And I just thought, well, I only want it for one song, and it is Vi, Sex and Religion, with Devin Townsend and Steve Vai. And this one was in amazing condition, so I was stoked to grab that. Very pleased. So yeah, that was £1. And then I'll put that over there. Actually, there's still more to come. This one was 50p from the guy that I bought the cassettes from, and is one that I didn't even know. I'd never seen this before, and it's been out since 2011. And I happened to find he had 2 copies, and somebody else had 1 copy on there still. And it's Snow Patrol and the album Fallen Empires. And honestly, I'd never ever seen that anywhere in the wild. And normally you find Snow Patrol CDs everywhere in charity shops, but just not that one. So that was 50p. This one was 50p. That is David Bowie and the album Earthling, which I did not have, 1997. Probably won't be into that like I am the 70s stuff. But yeah, cool. This one, Duran Duran and Thank You album. See, I just saw that. If I had seen that like that, I would have flicked through and not realised it was Duran Duran. But there you go, it's on the side there. Thank You. From 1995, and that would have been the one that came out after the Wedding album, and that was a great album. Some of it, I mean. But yeah, that's going in my Duran Duran collection. So thank you. And then I picked this up just because it's was 50p. It's got the special cover, a CD cover. I do already have it, but this is great to have as a spare. And it's Def Leppard's Euphoria with the funky cover there that moves. And I think, oh no, it's just got the that's weird. They used to have, the cover's been changed. That's a pain. This one's got the they must have reissued it without the slatted cover, which I've got. I didn't realise that, because that's the 3D style. That's a bit annoying. Oh well, it's 50p. And then I got this. I thought this was 50p, but realised it was a quid in the end. But I got it, and I don't know why, because it's not that. I'm really not into it that much, and I've always said I didn't really like this album so much, but it's the original early CD pressing of it, a UK one as well, and it's Deep Purple's In Rock. This lovely star sticker on it. Yeah, it's one of the earlier pressing CDs, and doesn't say when. Obviously the album's 1970, but it's a UK press, so I can go in my collection. And that is it for what I got. I sold absolutely loads of stuff, so I was well chuffed, and I did better than last year for sales. When I did it last November, and then I did it in the summerish, around the summertime this year, and I think, or just before, and that was it. Oh no, it was after. Yeah, it was after the summer. It was about July, I think, and that was really good compared to. It was so much quieter in the summer compared to now. It was absolutely packed, even though the video doesn't show it as packed, because I didn't have a chance to video the record fair, so I only managed to do it when it was quiet. So there you go, and cheers for watching, and yes, I hope everybody's doing alright. I have not been on here for over 2 weeks, which is like, seems like a lifetime, you know, to not be on YouTube. I've been watching some videos, even though I haven't commented. I just have lost a bit of interest in just YouTube, really. So when I've had a bit of spare time, I think my interest is in showing stuff on YouTube has waned big time, and I've said it before. When you're new and you start doing this, you've got so many ideas going up around in your head what you should show. You've got stuff to show, new things all the time. You might have a big collection like when I started, and you might go, oh yeah, I got this and this and this and this. But when you have shown it over 2.5 years, and you're like, oh, what do I show now? It's a bit like for the people that haven't got a big collection and they're just starting out. It's what do I show now? That's why I've been trying to limit how many videos I put out now, and hopefully people still continue to watch, and my subscribers have gone up quite. My subscribers actually went up more when I wasn't making videos, so maybe people don't want to see me, they're subscribing to me just to make me know that they don't really want to watch. No, I'm joking. I've got another record I'm selling records tomorrow night in the town market for it's for people with disabilities, and I'm going to be next to Autism Guernsey doing my stall, because they asked me to go, and I'm involved with Autism Guernsey as well. So yeah, hopefully I won't take as much this time, because it was a lot to carry, and really heavy boxes. So I might just take about 3 boxes of vinyl, and I did notice there was a lot of there wasn't a huge amount of want for heavy metal and hard rock and hair metal and glam metal and stuff. There weren't any sort of want for that. It was all Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Rush. No, I actually sold some Rush. I couldn't believe it. Really couldn't believe it. Sold some Rush records. And I even sold Carpenters. I sold loads of stuff. Jimi Hendrix stuff. Lots of 80s things and that, and Status Quo. I couldn't believe the stuff that I was selling over the stuff that I would love to buy all the time. So it just shows what the market's like. And I didn't sell a cassette tape. I didn't sell one cassette tape. I couldn't give them away. So if the people are listening to the hype about cassette tapes being the new thing, don't listen to it. It's all bullshit, because cassette tapes do not sell. Nobody wants the bloody things. So there you go. There's my opinion of cassettes again. I only bought the cassettes that I saw because I really wanted them for my collection and not to sell and make money. So don't believe the hype of cassettes coming back, because it's a load of total bollocks. A bit like the bollocks when people said, oh, the hype of vinyl, whatever. So yeah, you sell a bit more vinyl than you did 10 years ago, but the vinyl does not sell like it did. So back in the early days of vinyl. So there you go. Cheers. Keep rocking. See you later.